Time to come calculated. Everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're facing what? Can you hear them? Yeah, it's all for us. You believe them? Yeah, it's serious. Hear the siren. We're victorious. I'm telling you. Can I get a hell yeah? Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. Up from the ashes, the cradle to the grave. Made a deal with the devil in my debts of pain. There was this fire, put it deep down inside of me. The price that I pay, I give it all for the glory. I know I'm gonna bleed before the day I die. But you'll never see me fall, you're just a witness to my rise. Your knees on the ground and your eyes towards the sky. You're just a witness, watch me as I fly. Somebody wants to kill it within. This is the sickest I've ever been. There's no other option, I'm gonna win. And I'm gonna do it again and again. Done it before, you better believe. There'll never be one greater than me. This is the legacy I'm gonna leave. All for the glory so gloriously. Your time is borrowed, a tough pill to swallow. We'll rise, so follow, or you'll fall tomorrow. This can't go on any longer. I'm becoming a monster. This fire inside me is stronger. We will divide and conquer. Stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. This is why we do it. This is what we live for. We on top. We number one. Hands to the sky. Never back down. Never back down. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna know my name.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another VESA Game of the Week. This week, we are going to have East Bumbas taking on the Claw, and following that, we will... Ah, shit! I forgot to put in the graphic. I forgot to put in the graphic. Hang on a second. Let me do that real quick before we even get anything started. Just gonna... sit on the game of the week graphic real quick. Glizzy, if you want to say anything to the lovely people that are in attendance tonight, feel free. I have to add something in real quick because I am a moron.
That's all good, CJ. How's everybody doing? I'm happy to be back. I had a miss last week with a work commitment, but it feels good to be back here on Game of the Week. And it's exciting to be out here. We got two real good teams fighting for playoff positioning come into the night, and I think we got a good ones for us.
I really hope this doesn't show it early, but it might do that. Yep, it's gonna do that. Fuck. All right, I gotta do it quickly then. Damn it! My fault. I'm an idiot. All right. For those of you very quick, be aware. Let's see how fast I can get this up, and so you guys don't see this shit.
CJ's got me scared now.
I think I got it, actually. I think it worked perfectly. Yep, it did. I don't think anyone saw it. Awesome!
Oh, nope, they all saw it.
Shut up! Don't lie to me. Alright, well, anyways.
Yeah, I got the stream up. They all saw it.
Yeah, but it was probably there for like half a second. Alright, moving on. This is the game between East Bumbas and the Claw. First and foremost, we're going to get through the East Bumbas lineup, then we're going to move on to the Claw. And Glizzy, you're going to introduce the Claw because you actually played for them at the start of the season.
Yeah, I did. We'll get into it when we see them, but they're a very good team. We had our differences, but we'll get into that. We don't need to get into that, but let's go through the East Bumbas lineup real quick.
Fair enough. In net, we have Flair, JCC. The three center backs will be Dill, Sanity, DD Soul, and Juice World. Not sure if that's the real Juice World or not, because the real one is reportedly dead, but if this one's playing center back for East Bumbas, you never know. The two DMs will be X9 and I've Seen Herbivore. Two outside mids, Raspia Cell and Smokies. In the middle, we have 8 Pint, and the two strikers up top, Tony and Neri. This team's got a lot of chemistry with each other. What do you make of them?
They're a real tough team to play. I mean, they're not the greatest individually, but these guys have been playing together for as long as I can remember, and their chemistry brings them a long way. So I think they bring excuse me, almost choked on my own words. They bring a real difficult to break down sort of style, and it'll be interesting to see them play.
Yeah, that is true enough. And now we're going to get into the Claw lineup. Starting with in net, we have Brogus. The three center backs will be Joey, Prodigy, Dev, Wapo, and the two DMs in the middle, Itachi Sin, Diego Ramadana. The two outside mids, Kasali and Krim. The man in the middle, the Cam, GB Cash, and the two strikers up top, Falcao and Jeremy. So both teams running 3-5-2 tonight. What is as someone who's played for this team, what is their greatest strength for the Claw?
Their greatest strength is this is another team. They are new to the Xbox scene, but they've played together on the PC scene for quite a while. They're very smart players. They all know what to do, where to be, and they're great communicators. They know how to work as a team and make sure they're all on the same page. And I think that's kind of their biggest strength is they have one set goal and they all work together to achieve it.
Yeah, I mean that is sometimes what is needed. It's not always about the players, it's about how they all work together, really. So moving on,
yeah,
we're gonna take a look and see the league standings at the moment. Hello, see me in the left corner. And currently in first place is Virtual Talent on 41 points. This table is up to date as far as I'm concerned, but I can refresh it one more time in case someone put in stats, or a score, but no one has. So Average Pros in second on 40 points, 1 point behind Virtual Talent. Cousin Lemmy Gaming shooting up to third because Marksman decided to actually do his job as manager for once and put in all the scores. Thank you, Marksman. In fourth place is Ring City behind Cousin Lemmy Gaming by 4 points. Fellas in fifth on 13 points. Not sure if they have reschedules ahead or if they just haven't input scores or not. The Claw and East Bumbas tightly knit there in 6th and 7th. That's what this matchup is all about. Two tight teams going at it. East Bumbas has the possibility of being ahead of the Claw based off points. It could be 31-30 at this moment without this score being input because they are missing 2 games in hand. They could have 6 points ahead. But Palm City is in 8th on 24, Too Shifty in 9th on 18, Tribal in 10th on 14, Minerals on 10 as they did default both games last night to both opponents. Talons on 9. AGG on top 9 as well. Tied for 12 and 13. Only behind on a positive 5 goal difference in favor of Talons. Liverpool on 6 and 14th. And the two teams that folded because they can't recruit anyone or are just too pussy to actually field a team. Modelo Masters and Black Squad.
Yeah, so I just want to touch base on this real quick. We got a couple teams on 13 games, couple on 15, and I think that's just due to these two folded teams. As an admin staff, we're kind of working on how we're going to deal with that. We're not sure if we're just going to cut the leagues if we've always had 14 teams, or go ahead and give defaults out. That's something we're working on. That's why you see some teams with different amounts of games out here.
Indeed, that is the case as well. So, moving on, let's get right into the gameplay. Hello, everyone's favorite part here. My dumbass yelling at pixels on a screen. Kicking off from going left to right will be the Claw. East Bumbas will be in the white. Fuck you, full screen. Alright. No, really? Again? Alright, here we go. Fucking hell. I made that way more difficult than it had to be. And it looks like the Claw is going to go long to start off. Casali into the middle, finding Cash, finding an opportunity early for Jeremy's shot is going to be saved off the line by Flare JC, but the rebound's put in immediately in the first minute! What the fuck? The Claw leads 1-0 in East Bumbas early on. Wow. Didn't expect that.
That's my guy Falcao out there. So we didn't get into predictions, but I think I'm gonna stick with my boys. I played with Falcao and X-Crim on that right mid for a long time. I think I'm gonna go 3-1 to them. What are you thinking, CJ?
Is that Falcao the same guy as Game Got Heat from back in the day?
Yes.
Aha!
Yes,
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, he was on the Xbox side for a little bit.
X-Crim is formerly Flare J-Dog.
Oh shit! I did not know that. That's pretty cool, actually. Glizzy, I know you have if you have my stream up at the moment, is your face cam showing at the moment? Because I'm not sure if it is or not, because I'm currently full screen. Fantastic! I got it to work. Alright. Pint with the ball now for East Bumbas. Can't get that one played forward. And Jeremy, thank you for only playing on your camera. This is amazing content right now. I'm not even going to bother switching over to Tony's stream, though, because it's just going to make it even more difficult to fucking manage. But here we are now. Krim with it. Plays this back to Cash. Cash with it. Out wide to Diego Ramadan, who's going to whip this into Jeremy. The man is onside. No, he's offsides. 10 minutes in, and the Claw has had 2 opportunities to East Bumbas, 1 so far. Pint plays it forward to Tony. Tony sprinting forward, plays it to Neri. It's going to go into Joey's path. Casali going long with this one. Into the lane of DD Soul. Out to Juice WRLD. To Smokies. Inside the Pint. One back by Jeremy. Played back to Wapo. This is Diego Ramadana with it. To Krim. Played back to Wapo. All the way back to the goalie Brogus. Out wide to Joey. Into the middle to Itachi. This is Diego Ramadana in the middle with it. Patience is there. Drops us back.
We're starting to see the Claw get a little bit of possession, a little bit more control of this game after that hectic start. I think that's going to play into their favor. They're a team that likes to have the ball, and they like to keep control for the game.
Good analysis there from Glizzy, the former Claw player, now with Palm City. Jeremy with it, trying to play this one over the top. One back by Juice WRLD for East Bumbas. Pint to Neri. Neri with it now. Out wide, this is his man Smokies. Smokies gets it inside to Tony. It's still here. Opportunity cleared away by Itachi for the Claw now. Jeremy drops us back to Casali. Looking for the wing here, maybe. Gets by the defender. Smokies into the middle. Finding Jeremy with a long pass there. Jeremy plays it to his man Falcao. Falcao chips it forward. This is an opportunity here for Cash. He's offsides. East Bumbas playing a high line. It's going to pay off with the offsides, but they could also get caught out early like they did in their first goal. Although that one was kind of bouncing a little bit. And Jeremy has an opportunity to make it 2, and it's saved by Flare JCC. That's a big save there at the near post. Ball's played to the top of the box now by the Claw Prodigy. Dev heads it away. It's going to be a penalty given to the Claw. DD Soul tackles him in the box by accident. It looked like the penalty to be taken now.
And that's just your typical EA.
Falcao's shot is saved by JCC. That is a massive save there by the East Bumbas goalie. Sorry to cut you off, Glizzy, but that was
all
a little
good.
bit
All
quick.
good. You do your thing, CJ.
I don't think we expected that guy to take the penalty that quickly, but here we are. This is Wapo.
No nonsense. I like it.
to Brogus. Into the middle. Bad pass there. Neri gets it back for East Bumbas. Neri, can he get by Wapo? Does not there. Prodigy Dev, but it's still there for Neri. Neri, roulette's shot in! Bang! 1-1.
And more chaos at the back. Sees another goal go in. This game is unforgiving. If your defense doesn't get it out quick enough, you're going to give up goals, and that's what's happened there.
Absolutely. And a great finish at that, too, by Neri. The roulette into the finesse shot into the corner was just perfectly placed. And that ball's going to go long all the way to Jeremy. This seems to be the Claw's kickoff strategies. Play it back to the center backs and then launch that bitch forward. Casale with it. Dispossessed by Herbivore. Casale to throw this in now for the Claw. I'm going to throw this back to Itachi. To Diego Ramadana. Back into Itachi. Trying to play forward. Going to be grabbed by JCC. JCC going to go long with this. Can he get his man on the end of this one? Tony does not win that. Wapo wins it back for the Claw, but Pint takes it off of Krim, but it's going to be a free kick here for the Claw. Wapo to Krim, to Diego Ramadana. Over the top ball to the outside. This is Casale on it. Back into Cash. To Itachi. Itachi with it. Plays it into the middle to Falcao. Falcao turning back. Getting away from the pressure there. Drops it back to Cash. To Ramadana. Into the middle, looking for Jeremy. One back by Herbivore, but it's still on for the Claw as the ball's bouncing over here. X9 gets out of that pressure for East Bumbas. Neri with it now. Neri, the goal scorer early on for East Bumbas. Finding Tony there. Tony dispossessed, but he gets it back against Prodigy. Pint with it. Finding Neri. Can he get by the defender? He does not. Casale with it for the Claw. 40 in the 36th minute here. I don't know why I thought it was the 40th minute, but bear in mind this is the 37th minute now. Yep, 37. Itachi plays it to Diego Ramadan, chipped over the top, looking for Falcao. Del Sanity heads it back to the goalie, but go out for a Claw corner. Ramadana whips it in. Joey flicks it on. It's going to bounce. No, it's going to be cleared off the line by Smokies. That was a block play by
Smokies. Way to be there.
That was a fantastic play by the Claw on that one. As it was played into the near post, flicked to the back post to Joey, but he could not get it past the last defender there. Del Sanity now with it for East Bumbas. Plays it forward, looking for Tony. Wapo wins it back for the Claw. Falcao finding Cash. Cash with it. Chips it in for Falcao. One back by Herbivore to Pint. Pint plays it forward to Tony. He's got a man to the wing. He finds his man on the wing. This is Raspius Cell. Raspius Cell cutting back. One back by Wapo. Tony gets that back, though. Taken off him. X9 plays it in. Cash intercepts. And now the counter is on for the Claw. Ramadana going long. It's going to be a turnover right back to East Bumbas. 45th minute here approaching as we're about to reach the stroke of halftime. It's still 1-1 between the two sides. Maybe someone can get a break here. Joey takes it away for Claw. Played forward. There's an opportunity for Falcao to make it 2-1. Falcao. Oh my God, that was awful.
Oh, man, that's got to be a red time. Red time finishing, and that's what happens.
Well, first half finishes 1-1. The Claw looked a little bit more dangerous than East Bumbas have so far. And if you're the Claw, you're not really happy with this result being 1-1. What do you think about that, Glizzy?
I think they're letting this game get a little chaotic. They're not taking their time. They're not slowing down and controlling the game. And I think that's playing into East Bumbas' hands. They like the game a little more end-to-end. They like it a little more unstructured, whereas the Claw want to keep the ball and keep it secure. And I think they're not doing that right now. They want to come back in the second half. They got to take a deep breath at halftime, come out, and control this game.
That is a fair analysis here. And on the East Bumbas side of things, they need to get more counterattack opportunities. They've looked dangerous on the counter early on. They just can't get by that last defender there, whether it be Wapo, whether it be Joey. They just can't get by the last outside center back to get that ball back into the middle to the striker. Can they find a way here? East Bumbas going from left to right to start this half. Claw going from right to left. It's going to be one back here now, but it's going to fall back to the East Bumbas defender. Herbivore to Pint. Plays it forward to Tony. Out wide to Raspius Cell. Back into the middle. One back by Falcao. Falcao with it. Plays it to Krim. Krim pushing the break here now. Krim with it. Can he look for a cross here maybe? He's going to cut back. Plays it back to Ramadana. Into the middle to Cash. Out to wide to Krim. Krim drops this back to Cash. Into the middle of Falcao. Falcao weighs it across. Herbivore intercepts it, though, for East Bumbas. But it's not cleared yet. Itachi To Cash. Plays forward to Casali. Can he get by the defender? Casali plays it in front to... I forgot who that was, but Jeremy makes it 2-1 real quick at the near post. The goalie left standing still as the pass is played in beautifully by Casali, and it's just a good little love tap there for the Claw to make it 2-1. But an opportunity for Pine, and Pine puts it past Brogus at the near post. It's
What a
2-all.
Crazy. I didn't even get to say the time. Much better from the Claw there on their attack. X-Crim taking his time, keeping the possession, passing it back, and that's what led to the goal. And before I can get that out, East Bumbas run down the other end. They get their counter, and they score.
Yeah, Pint is able to... Actually, I don't even remember who... I think it was Tony that made the tackle into Pint's shot. I believe Pint was actually trying to go for a tackle, but it just dribbled in off the goalie, Brogus. And if you're Brogus, you are not loving that. I mean, to be fair to East Bumbas, they did just give up a really bad goal with the goalie's animation there, but the Claw just gave up another one too there, and it remains tied at 2-all. Cash with it now for the Claw, plays it forward to Casali, trying to get this in behind, looking for his man again. Casali beats Juice WRLD. Casali still with it now, takes the shot, it's going to bounce to Jeremy. Jeremy tries to get by with a little elastic coach. Casali takes a shot, Flair JC with the save. This is Crim with it. Dispossessed by Dilsanity. He's going to go long with this out wide. This is Tony now with it. Into the middle is X9. One back by Itachi for the Claw. Crim to Falcao. Falcao with it. A little bit of a step over, cut inside. Pint gets it back for East Bumbas now. Pint, the cam, dropping all the way back to help defensively. Neri try to play it forward. Casali gets it back for the Claw. Claw is starting to dominate possession in this half now. Wapo going along with this, looking for Crim on the wing. Crim heads it back inside, finding Cash. Cash plays it forward. DD Soul intercepts. DD Soul out wide to the wing. This is Tony. Tony on the break here, maybe. Tony drops this back to X9. X9 out wide to Raspius Cell. Drops this all the way back to Dilsanity. Dill finds X9 in the middle. To Tony out wide. This is Raspius Cell. Raspius Cell pushing it down the wing. Cuts it back inside. Crim intercepts that one. Now the Claw has an opportunity on the counterattack. Falcao with it. Played over the top, looking for Cash. One back by DD Soul, but it's going to be one right back there by the Claw in the midfield. Falcao with it. To Crim. Back to Ramadana. To Itachi. Itachi, good turn there to avoid the pressure. Plays it into Falcao. It's an opportunity to make it 3, but it's a great save there, but it's still on. Itachi with the shot. Itachi buries it! 3-2. Ah!
Have yourself a game with some action there, end to end, all the way. Fantastic save by JCC. Falls to Tachi on the edge of the box, and he absolutely rips it top bins to give the Claw the lead.
I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm screeching, but that just seems to be what's happening at this point. It just gets it.
Action all around in this game.
Yeah, I keep the excitement at an all-time high, basically, and I can't control my own fucking voice, apparently. Ramadana plays it forward for the Claw now. An opportunity to make it 4, maybe, for the Claw. Crim with it, pushing the break. Crim, still with it now on the wing, cuts it back. Played well into a Pint's path there for East Bumbas now. Raspius Cell to Tony, back to Pint, dispossessed by Cash. Now the Claw with another counterattack here, maybe Cash. Cash cuts it back. Probably going to get this back to Crim. He does. Crim lays this off to Itachi. Back in to Jeremy, headed away by Juice WRLD. One back by Itachi to Falcao. Dilsanity with it now. Counterattack for East Bumbas. Raspius Cell into the middle to Smokies. Herbivore to Pint. 75th minute here. If they want a chance at the win, they kind of need to get an equalizer soon. Wapo with it. Now for the Claw. Falcao. Taking his time here, looking for something. Falcao drops back to Wapo. All the way to Brogus.
Yeah, if you're the Claw, it's about time to go into game management mode. You got 15 minutes left. You just want to kind of take the air out of this game. Don't give the East Bumbas too many opportunities.
Absolutely. As Pine plays it forward to Tony, he's onside! It's all threes!
As I said, East Bumbas get their opportunity, and Tony does not miss. 3-3.
To be fair, that ball from Pint was an absolute peach. That was brilliant.
Scrumptious.
Ball's played long into Dilsanity's path now for East Bumba. Can they make it 4-3 here, maybe? This would be a great victory for them. And if you're the Claw, I mean, like, you can't be mad about it. Like, you've given up opportunities. Neri with an out the shot. It's going to be blocked by Prodigy Dev, grabbed by Brogus. If this game finishes 3-all, I think that's a fair result. Both teams have came to play attacking-wise in this one. Joey
East
to
Bumbas
Itachi.
been
One back by
clinical. They
East
haven't
Bumbas.
gotten-
Opportunity on the counter here. Neri to make it 4. Plays it across. Prodigy Dev gets in the way. It's going to go out for a East Bumbas corner. Corner to be played in by Raspius Cell. No one there to receive it. Ramadana heads it away, but it's dealt with there by the claw. Jeremy plays it over to Falcao. Falcao out wide, finding Casali. Casali very tricky with the ball at his feet. Itachi plays this out wide to Krim. Good ball movement here by... It's going to be whipped in, headed away by Juice World. And now East Bumbas with a chance to counter. This is what they love to do. They love to counterattack and catch you sleeping. It's going to be played to the top of the screen to Raspius Cell. Can he keep it in bounds? He cannot.
We had a center back coming up into the box there. Dill Sanity trying to get himself on the end of a cross. Unfortunately, it just went out of bounds.
That would have been wild for this game to finish that way. And now Raspius Cell intercepts this, plays it all the way back to Smokies into the middle of the Herbivore. Tony with it now for East Bumbas. Tries to play it forward. Prodigy Dev intercepts. And the counterattack is on for the Claw now as they have numbers. But the East Bumbas defense gets back very quickly. Casali with it. Plays it to the top box to Itachi. Lays off to Ramadana. Falcao turns well. It's being blocked, but Jerry still has it. Save made it by the near post by JCC. Won't be beaten a second time at his near post. 90th minute here. Last chance for the Claw, maybe. It's going to be played to the top box. Headed on by Joey. Still there. Rebound grab by JCC. 91st minute. Final score between the two sides as it finishes 3-all. What a game. What a game that was.
Absolutely.
Woo.
The Claw will feel hard done by that. They were all over the East Bumbas back line. But East Bumbas clinical on the other end. They took their chances when they had them. They made it 3-3. And I think it's a fair result for them. They'll be pretty happy to go with a point there.
Absolutely, they should be. And if you guys did see earlier, this is going to be the Team of the Week 1 reveal, as I have been saying over the past couple streams right now. And I didn't have it actually uploaded into OBS because I'm a moron. So if you saw it, congratulations. But moving on into this now, we're going to load this up real quick. I did not get the chance to resize it, so here we go. Let's do this live resizing. Screw it, we're just going to do it this way. Not even going to show the bottom graphic, but Glizzy, any standouts from this Team of the Week with Milks at the striker position? I mean, we do have the stat lines for them, so if you want to go through them with me as well, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, so we got, starting off, let's go back to front with Dead Pund in net playing for Ring City. Strikers are more important, is the general consensus, so you leave them for last. You get Dead Pund in net, 71 save percentage, 4 goals conceded over the 8 games. Great goalkeeper. I played with him before. He's a great guy. Rufinho PT at center back, 1 assist from back there. I'd assume from a corner, 26-4 possession 1 to loss ratio. It's a 4.3 ratio. And then you got Hectic Scopes in the center, my new teammate over with Palm City. He's got 39 possessions, 1 to only 7 lost in those 8 games. It's a fantastic performance. And the other center back, we got Dannington, with 33 possessions, 1, 13 possessions lost. Why don't you go ahead and take the midfield, CJ?
All right. So with probably, what the hell is PC? Is PC? Wait, what does PC stand for?
Passes completed.
Passes completed. Okay, never mind. All right, so Deem Nice, the manager for Ring City, finds himself on the first Team of the Week edition with a impressive 28 possessions won and 12 possessions lost, along with 104 passes completed. But that does not compare to Joe Bro for Average Pros, who had a whopping 123 passes completed with 2 assists and 30 possessions won. Followed by GB Cash, who we just saw on the Claw, playing in that. Actually, the card is actually incorrect, isn't it? Because Krim is an outside mid and not a cam.
Yeah, so this is a mistake with our stats, and I don't know where they got messed up. But X Krim is actually the outside mid for, as we just watched for the Claw, and GB Cash is their cam. So these positions are just reversed. So
Cash winning cam was a little bit controversial, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure Maestro had better stats, and before we did the voting, it was set up as Cash as the cam, so I'm pretty sure we ended up accounting for that, so that is our fault on that one. I'm not entirely sure if that ended up being the case or not. Oswald has all these voting information. But moving on, Casali, the outside mid for the Claw, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 GC, 4 goals contributed with 69 passes completed and 21 tackles. Krim with 1 goal, 5 assists in 6 games, or not 6 games, 6 goal contributions. I keep seeing GC as games completed. Whatever. Passes completed for 95.
I'm glad you took a shot on that one first, because I would have messed it up. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the player of the week, Gl1zz, a.k.a. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 goals contributed with 71 passes completed and 2 man of the matches for Ring City. And then followed by Mysterious Milks, a.k.a. Mr. Erling Haaland, with 6 games played, 9 goals, 1 assist, 3 men of the matches for Average Pros, 97 passes completed, and a 1.7 goals per game average. Is that what that is? I can barely read it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Goals contributed per game. So goals and assists per game, I think, is that GCPG.
Contributed per game. Fortunately, the stats are a little bit small on my end because I'm having to read this off of OBS and it's not full screen. But that is the VESA Team of the Week 1. So if you guys are watching and you do want your cards, they will be sent to you individually if we do have that set up. If not, I will just snip it and just send it to you individually. I don't give a shit. And this graphic will also be posted in the Discord along with the winners. So, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to this edition of VESA Game of the Week with myself and Gl1zz. East Bumbas and the Claw drew at 3-3, which is a fantastic result for both sides, really, honestly, as that game was wild. But any final words from you, Gl1zz?
Stay safe, stay happy, and enjoy yourselves, everybody.
All right, we are signing off. Thank you, guys.